Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome in. Just before we went live here, we had a big spot come off on PRIZM Hobby. 243, the New York Giants was taken by Mike. So we are that much closer to making that move tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody who's been out there with us. I have a filler over there on the screen already. I'm going to go ahead and type it into our chat and we'll go from there. Here we go. It's out there. 5 total spots. Top 2 get in. $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Raven. Second spot gets Jess and PRIZM Hobby 243, guys. If you're looking at there, it's kind of a little obscure at the moment. Let me move this out of the way. Interesting. Is it reflecting? Okay. Oh no, if you guys can't, it's just a little bit too tall. That's why. We do have one box of PRIZM Hobby or PRIZM FOTL for 2025 here in the shop. Let me go ahead and go over the price again. I know we have it in here, but I need to double check it again. Huh. It's here, but I wasn't told what the price was. So let me go double check on that real fast. Just because I definitely want to add that to our personal menu and or let y'all know. Just give me one moment. I'll be right back. Again, appreciate everybody. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. And I'll be right back, guys.
Sweet, you're all set. Appreciate it. Have a good day, sir. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, I'm over here. Food, okay.
All right, I am back, and I have a confirmation of the price. If anyone wants PRIZM FOTL, it'll be $18.99 for a personal, so $1900. Yeah, guys, let me know. Got this started out really. I think this is the first time I started like basically exactly on time, if not a little bit early, just because I finally we got this down. And yeah, I know it's early in general, so we'll just wait and see what happens. We do have our 11 box mixer on the screen as well for optic blasters and rookies and stars hobby. We are divisionals on the screen with more optic blasters as well as the Bowman Draft Megas, which have been super hot. We have our personal menu. And yeah, we'll just keep going from there, guys. Let me know, guys. Let me know. We just got started, so we're just gonna kind of wait for people to trickle in here. Wow. What are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking? All right, we're just gonna be waiting for a little bit. It looks like that's all right. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Yeah, I'll be here until 9:15 unless we go buck wild, in which case I'm happy to stay here later. So we'll just keep working and go from there. What are we thinking, guys? I know it's kind of early. Actually, I started probably the earliest it's been in a minute, so we'll just give it some time. Hope everyone's week's been going well. Say this is my second to last stream before a mini break from streaming, which is just a 2-day break. Yeah, guys, I'd love to get into PRIZM hobby. Just let me know. We do have PRIZM FOTL here as well, so just let me know what we're thinking. What's everyone been up to? And take our spots through the chat. We do have the filler active, 5 total spots. Top 2 get in, $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets the Ravens, second spot gets Jets. In PRIZM hobby number 243. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Let me know.
Pretty good price. I went to this card shop in Mission Valley. Yeah. And they were doing 75. Yeah. I was like, looking. I was like, oh. And then some hobbies they had like decent prices. Yeah. I was just like, why are the glasses? My buddy pulled a silver Jackson. He had like a 90. I was just like, I'm on the phone with him. I'm just like, bro, leave me alone. That's pretty sick. I'm so pissed. Happy for him, but yeah. Yeah, 42. And then because a couple of days ago I was trying to get locked up, and then there was some problem with like the.
What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Again, the big team did come off. The Giants are off, guys. So there's no reason why we can't get a tiny push here and get this to go tonight.
Yeah, we do on YouTube and whatnot. Just not every day. You would like, get a big product that's too expensive to buy. Yeah. And a little scandal. Yeah.
Just gonna double check this. Hopefully my Streamlabs is working, but yeah, no, there's no one talking yet. Okay. What are we thinking tonight, ladies and gentlemen? What are we thinking? What are we going to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We do have one box of PRIZM FOTL here that we do have available for a personal if anybody's interested at $18.99. So, yeah, we got that. We got PRIZM Hobby. We have Optic Blasters. We have two versions of Optic Blasters, actually. I can always put up Topps Chrome Hobby 519 as well. However, I have been waiting to see... Pardon me. Bad allergy day for me. What are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking?
Plenty of times where like there's enough for the morning.
What are we thinking tonight, guys? Lots of spots open in the store. What are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking? We do have this filler going on. 5 total spots. Top 2 get in. $10 per. 2 for 18. Top spot gets Commanders. In PRIZM NFL 2 or top spot. What gets Commanders? What the heck? That's so weird. What the hell happened there? What is? What the heck? So that's what keeps happening. Okay. That is so funky. I'll need to figure out what's going on with that. There we go. The proper filler is now there. I don't know how that keeps reverting back to like different stream days, but I fixed it now. I know I set it up correctly today. That's so weird. But it's fixed. That's how? Is it when I had to refresh because the stream wasn't coming through? I guess so. Noted. Weird. Okay, it's all fixed now. Correct date, correct everything. I don't know how when it's because it's when I started the stream it said 2-4. That's so weird. Oh well, it is now correct. Filler is 5 total spots. Top 2 get in. $11 per 2 for 20. Top spot gets Ravens. Second spot gets Jets and NFL Prism Hobby number 243. Yeah, I'm gonna double check the stream on my end on YouTube because I have to assume that it is something to do with the having to refresh. But I just want to make sure we're seeing the right stuff. Okay, no, it's correct now. Good deal. Not sure what that was about. Everything's correct though. The filler's correct. The stream's correct. Let's see what we can make happen tonight, guys. Just let me know what we're thinking tonight, guys. Just let me know what we're thinking tonight, guys.
Show pack.
Oh
I
yeah,
was just
yeah.
like, bro.
That's whack. What's your number?
858, 229, 655, 656, 657, 658.
I'll let this filler run for a little bit longer, guys. Oh, we got a new order here. The Saints are off in the blasters, and the Ravens are gone here, so my filler is dead. Let's go ahead, unpin it and remove it. For Damien. Appreciate you, Damien. So the Ravens are gone here. And then we're going to go ahead over to the next screen, and this Saints are gone in optic.
It's just hard to
We have 8 spots left there, and we're halfway full now on PRIZM, guys. We're moving and grooving. We're going to see what we can make happen tonight. Appreciate everybody's out there. Let me create a new filler.
Yeah, we have special autos.
Yeah, they have a number too.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Some go for a lot. The one of ones go for a ton.
Really?
It's crazy, yeah. The sketch cards, those go for thousands. There's like hand-drawn cards placed in the packs. Hand-drawn and then autographed in the back by the artist.
We'll do basically the same kind of thing.
Yeah, those would go for so much. Oh my god.
But it's like Pokemon already makes like heinous funds.
It's insane.
What incentive do they have?
Exactly. Alright, man.
Thanks again, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. I adjusted it because it's a little bit cheaper, so the twofer is a little better than the last one. 5-2, $11 per 2 for 19. Top spot gets Commanders, second spot gets Jets and PRIZM Hobby, number 243. I'll go ahead and adjust the filler on our screen. I have a feeling this is going to pretty much naturally fill for the most part. I'm sure we're going to have people flow in here pretty shortly, but we'll see what happens. And all right, we got our filler there. 5-2, tops $11 per 2 for 19. Top spot gets the Commanders. Second spot gets Jets and PRIZM Hobby. Let's see what we can make happen. Again, we're getting stuff moving slowly but surely here.
We also ripped all the ones that you just brought in and there's nothing in there, so maybe you'll
Oh,
have better
okay.
luck.
Thanks
So,
so much.
yeah, you get a free roll at least. Yeah. Oh, this one.
Yeah, one of those open. Yeah.
What are we thinking tonight? Well, that's not the right thing. What are we thinking tonight, guys?
Make sure those are priced too.
Yeah, I'm checking that right now. There's not first. Yeah, I'll do it.
Let me know what we're thinking tonight, guys. Really? Oops, that's not right. What are we thinking tonight, guys? Trying to put some fillers out there, see what we can make move. Been live for about half an hour. People are still going to be coming in here slowly but surely. Just let me know what we want to see. The filler is 5 total spots. Top 2 get in $11 per, 2 for 19. Top spot gets Commanders. Second spot gets Jets and Prism Hobby 243. We have 8 spots left in the Optic Rookies and Stars mixer. And we have 16 left in the Prism Hobby 2 box. We do have a what do you call it? A Prism 2025 Prism FOTL NFL Hobby box here. Prism FOTL box. Sorry, I'm mincing my words. Let me just type it in the chat. There we go. 2025 NFL Prism FOTL Personal would be $18.99, guys, if that is something that you are interested in. Obviously, I know that's a very high price point, something that's beyond me, but just in case there is anybody out there who is looking for that, we have that. We have 16 teams left in our Prism, 2 of which are in our filler. The Commanders and the Jets, $11 per, 2 for 19. Take your teams in optic as well, guys. It's honestly very close to moving. And yeah, we have our divvies over here as well as our personal menu. So just let me know what we're thinking, and we'll go from there. Just let me know, guys. Let me know. Oof. I wonder if the weather's about to change. My neck and my back are all sorts of cramping. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Where do we want to go with tonight, guys? In all honesty, Optic is closer, but again, Prism's the new release, so I get wanting to focus on that. Just let me know. Where are we going to let the night lead us, guys? I'm telling you, there's something lurking, whether it be in the Prism FOTL or Prism Hobby. If you're looking for a Prism Hobby Personal, that is $1,000. Significantly cheaper than FOTL, but there is a reason for that. FOTL hits very hard. And what do you call it? Yeah. FOTL hits insanely hard. The shimmers are always crazy, and there's always the hobby parallels that come along with it as well. are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking? We got Prism on the screen. Filler for that going on. $11 per, 2 for 19. 5 total spots. Top 2 get in. Top spot gets Commander. Second spot gets Jets and Prism 243. We have 8 teams remaining in Optic. You can do Prism as a personal if you would like as well. Prism Hobby is 1,000 and Prism FOTL is $18.99, guys. So yeah, just let me know what we're thinking. What are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking? Again, you can drop 4 of those spots in the chat as well if you'd like. Take your spots in the chat, take your spots through the store. Let's see what we can make happen. What are we thinking tonight, guys? Don't have us sit another night on Prism. There is absolutely no reason to be sitting on this. What are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking? Chat has been very quiet today. Been quiet the last few days, honestly. Alright, come on, guys. Let's take our spots. Take our filler teams. We can just push it slowly if we need to. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking tonight, guys? What do we want to do? I mean, we can sit here if we want, but we gotta get some movers. Again, this is our last year of PRIZM. With that being the case, we need to remember it's not just going to be big for the rookies; it's big in general. Humans overall have a preference towards the first and last of anything. Overall, last is usually recency bias. But it's also the fact that this is going to be the last licensed, potentially the last PRIZM. I mean, it could potentially be the last PRIZM ever. We just don't know because it could go so many different directions with the way the hobby is changing. So at this time, it's really about waiting and seeing what we can make happen here because, guys, there's value everywhere. The Giants are off the board already. I'm going to be real. Quinshon Judkins and Shador both sell huge. If y'all don't know, the patch autos that you were seeing in FOTL are not exclusive to FOTL. Cowboys have a triple. I think it's Irvin, CD Lamb. I'm trying to remember who the third one is. Sorry if I think it might be Dorsett. I'm trying to remember. But there's also duels like Shador and Travis Hunter because they were Colorado teammates. There's a lot of newer stuff going on this year because they decided to basically go out with a bang. There's the mixture of screw it, let's do everything we thought about doing in the next few years right now, mixed with the fact that, look, they're getting rid of autos that they need to get rid of while their license is still there. And I'm not talking, I mean, yeah, you're going to get the occasional Zach Evans on the Jets. It happens. But, like, for example, for the Chargers, Drew Brees is in a Chargers uniform, which I don't remember. It's happened before, but I don't remember the last product that there was a mix of it. I know in Phoenix they did a Fouts, Rivers, Herbert mix. But again, and so for the Chargers also do have a Fouts, Winslow dual patch auto as well, which I've seen a couple of pulled. So honestly, there's value everywhere because they decided to do a lot more with it this year. The dual patch autos or triple patch autos used to be exclusive to usually the bigger rookies, and they were normally I mean, you did have that at 25 silvers, but it was a lot more exclusive. Now there's quite a few more that you can hit, and the thing is, it's not like you're going to be able to go back next year and be like, okay, yeah, we're going to get more PRIZM patch autos. No, this is it for the foreseeable future. Honestly, every team here has value. I don't know why the Patriots are sitting there. It makes zero sense to me. They are playing this Sunday in the Super Bowl. Travion Henderson's a stud. Again, the Seahawks are already gone. I can't call the Super Bowl at this point. I think it would be very almost fitting if the Seahawks were to win, only because of the whole, not using Marshawn Lynch at the goal line situation. But we could very much see a repeat of that past happening here today as well. So it just kind of depends on the way that it goes. But Patriots for sure shouldn't be sitting there. Second year Mays, potentially Super Bowl year Mays. Super Bowl year regardless, potential Super Bowl winning year. But every other team, RJ Harvey for the Broncos, I've seen his Prismania come out like crazy. You got second year Knicks. The Lions. Calvin Johnson is in the product this year. He signs Megatron. The Chiefs have Mahomes signing. The Rams obviously have Stafford, who we don't know if he's coming back or not. We got Puka, Blake Corum. I think Warner signs for them as well. I'm trying to remember if Warner's Cardinals or Rams that year. He played for a few teams, so that makes it difficult on that guy. The Jets are cheap for a reason, but there's plenty of great hits to get out for them. The Eagles are cheaper than I believe they should be. Again, they did win the Super Bowl last year. It's just people have their own feelings about the tush push, which I get. Steelers, honestly, great infrastructure. Aaron Rodgers just needs to. They need to stop hiring Aaron Rodgers at this point. Just move it on to a new person and see what happens from there. The Bucks are a team that are interesting in that they were really strong early in the year and they kind of fell off. But I have a feeling, I don't know, Baker could make that into a really great situation over there. And finally, the Commanders. They need to get Daniels younger receivers. And also figure out if like they need to get the kid on peptides or something and why he keeps injuring himself so severely. This doesn't seem normal. It's not like, here's the thing. There are injuries where you're like, okay, he got hit by a 350-pound lineman running at 20 miles an hour. Like, and he weighs 200 pounds soaking wet. I get it. He's crushed. But his are more like, oh crap, he completely detached his tricep. Or like something else that seems like catastrophic failure of some sort that like, I don't know if it's a dietary need that he needs to change, if there's like peptides or whatever else he needs to take to help repair some things. But there's stuff you can do nowadays to help make sure that your ligaments and tendons are stronger that aren't banned by, what do you call it? That aren't banned by the pro sports leagues because they're designed more for recovery than anything. And although amplified recovery is great, it's really just like these peptides help people heal from injury. It's not like you can keep taking it and all of a sudden you're going to gain superhuman recovery ability. It's really more just like, hey, if you get a bone bruise, this will help your bone bruise heal faster. If you tear a ligament and you need surgery, or a tendon and you need surgery, this will help heal that faster. But it doesn't give you performance gains. So you'd think they'd start using this stuff just to protect the athletes, because, like, again, I'm all for protecting the integrity of the sport, but if we have the ability to protect the athlete's health, just like we were doing with concussions, I think we should do that when it comes to recovery. I'm not for giving them steroids. We don't need a repeat of that. I'm going to give this filler like 2 more minutes, guys. 5-2, $11 per, 2 for 19. I'm going to try a little bit of a different one after that. Maybe put one from Optic and one from PRIZM in there. And we'll just keep going. New filler, guys. Hopefully we get some more people to come in here. Whoa. Did not remove the old one. There we go. Let's pin the new one. 5-2, $10 per, 2 for 17. Top spot gets Commanders and PRIZM, 243. Second spot gets Commanders and Optic, Rookies and Stars, 242. It's a little bit cheaper, especially on the twofer, and we can just go from there. All right, filler's there. It's pinned. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. I'll have to run to the bathroom here in just a second. But yeah, we'll go from there. This is confusing. Okay, that makes more sense. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? So let me know what we're thinking, guys. It's still early. We'd definitely like to get some more movement, though. Ooh, pardon me. What are we thinking tonight, guys? I'm really surprised we don't have more movement for Prism. Like, I'm genuinely surprised. Our prices are great. Most places are only offering it by the half case or by the case, and that is insanely expensive. So, yeah, let me know, guys. It may just be one of those nights where it starts a little bit later on. I mean, it's 6:30. You know, people are probably either finishing up dinner or just starting dinner right now. So, we've got time. But, yeah, in the moment, we'll just kind of wait and see how it goes. You know, the fact I did get to start like a minute early today, which is actually kind of nice. So we started early. Sometimes we haven't been starting until literally like 15 minutes. Like we're 15 minutes removed from when we've been starting as of late. So we just got to give it a little bit of time as we wait and see what happens. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of people who start to make their way in here. What are we thinking tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Brutal. Brutal. I guess we're just waiting. Oh. Anybody out there? Nope, no viewers. What are we gonna do tonight, guys? Please don't leave me hanging. I really want to do a break tonight. If you are just joining us, welcome in. We have a filler going on, 5 total spots. Top 2 get in, $10 per, 2 for 17. Top spot gets Commanders and PRIZM, 243. Second spot gets Commanders and Optic, Rookies and Stars, number 242. We do have PRIZM Hobby and PRIZM FOTL available for personals. It's 1,000 flat for PRIZM Hobby and $18.99 for PRIZM FOTL, guys. Honestly, I'm happy to go wherever the night leads us. If the Giants were to come off in Optic, I kind of would have to like lean our direction, our focus there, only because then it would be so close. But I'd probably end up doing fillers between PRIZM and Optic at that point, unless people are like, give me PRIZM. But it's been up since yesterday, and it's been coming off. We have half our teams gone. But it's taking a little bit more time than I expected for what is considered the hottest release of every football year. So we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, I'll be here with y'all, and we'll just go from there. I do have to run to the restroom. The good news with that is whenever I go to the restroom, it seems that people flock in here. So we'll see if that continues. I'll be back with y'all in just a minute. I am back, and I know the only viewer is me because I was keeping an eye on everything. So we'll see where we can go from there, guys. Obviously, I'm not at the restroom anymore, so we can remove that. So let me know on the filler, guys. I'm gonna be changing it up here probably for the Cowboys in just a minute. Yeah, running out of ideas a little bit. I think that, yeah, it's my third filler already in an hour. So yeah, we'll keep it going. Ugh. Rough. Rough. Alright, we're going to scratch this filler. I'm putting one out for the Cowboys, and we're just going to let that sit for a little bit, because, yeah. A couple nights in a row now. We're just kind of waiting on people to show up. New filler, gonna let that one ride for a while, so. Alright, it's pinned, it's there, four total spots, top spot gets in, $10 per, 2 for 18, and you get the Cowboys and PRIZM Hobby 243. Let me know, guys, let me know. Just let me know what we're thinking tonight, guys. We got this filler going on for the Cowboys. We have 16 spots, including the Cowboys, remaining in Prism Hobby. We have 8 spots remaining in Optic. We have our divisionals open. I'll explain those real fast. It says hit the team, get the slab. The idea is, I've been given the example, like for Bowman Draft Megas, let's say I throw up a Padre slab and you get the NL West after the random. Not only would you get all the cards associated with the NL West, you would also get that slab. So it's basically an extra on top of everything else. Big deal with that is do not send till full, or do not send until we tell you to send. If it obviously fills super fast, then we will, we might just kind of like, to help move everything along, say, hey, let's go ahead and do it. But for the most part, we don't send until we're full. That kind of covers that. And we have our personal menu. As you can see, I'm the only one chatting so far tonight, so there's nothing hidden there. A PRIZM FOTL personal for 2025 is $18.99. We have the hobby up for $1,000, as well as our standard team breaks for hobby that you see on the right-hand side of your screen on our main screen. So yeah, if you have any questions or need any help, please let me know. I'll be here regardless for the next 2.5 hours. So, longer if we get some stuff going, guys. So, again, as you've seen, if you've been here with me before, if we get movement, I'm completely fine going until 10:30, 11:30 at night. One for David. Got you, David. I'll go ahead and type you in there. Good to see you. Hopefully we can get some more people, some more eyes in the room. Still wondering where Kaler is personally. He was on PRIZM FOTL day. He was there like that. But we'll see. Either way, we'll just keep moving forward and see where the night takes us. Blaster divvy spot, you got it. If you weren't here for the explanation, I'll just do a quick recap on that. I think you've been here for my explanation on it, though. But I'll just do a quick recap of it. You're typed in there. Obviously, we don't send until we're full, or, again, if we get a whole bunch of people who are dropping for it and we're like one away, I might just go ahead and say send. And you see hit the team, get the slab. For the blasters, it's a little tougher with football with 2025 because there's a lot of great teams that have there's a lot of great teams out there. Who would I use as an example? NFC East is no good. NFC South, maybe? No, because that's... Let's just use because AFC South it's really tough this year. There's so many good rookies, or they have stars. I'll just use the example of the AFC West. Again, I need to analyze it, but say I have a Chargers or a Broncos slab up there. After the random, if you land on that spot, you wind up getting the slab plus any cards associated with that division. So it's a nice little bonus that you would get on top of everything else. The same thing goes for the Bowman Draft Megas. We do have a filler going on for the Cowboys at the moment. We have 3 spots remaining. It's 1 for 10, 2 for 18. It would put us just under... we're literally halfway there on the spots when it comes to PRIZM Hobby. I know every time we do a first rip of something here with me, there tends to be something massive. And so I'm really anxious to see what could be hiding out in there. Because it should be pretty awesome. At least based on historical trends. And we do have Prism FOTL sitting here. Guys, Prism FOTL, it's right now it's only available as a personal. But it's $18.99, and from what we ripped, it's just crazy. The Purdy Young Montana triple red shimmer patch auto, biggest hit I've ever had personally. Probably by a significant margin. There was Calvin Johnson autos. We didn't get a case hit, I don't believe. No, we didn't get a case hit. But we had Travion Henderson out of what do you call it? Out of 15 true. True Forest camo. There's FOTL is what people wish every box of Prism Hobby was like. FOTL basically just makes the box extra juiced. And yes, you're paying more for it, but the shimmers also do sell well, not only now, but in the long term. And I can speak from experience as someone who's chased, like, basically the Prism Rainbow on a couple guys. The shimmers go for more than your counterpart numbers for the most part. It's a little tough. What do you call it? The out of 25 blue shimmer autos are tough because then you're looking at like a Mojo auto, and Mojo is one of the favorite parallels. And there really isn't out of 35. But if you compare it, red shimmer would be closest to what, a purple power auto. And I know people love purple power. So red shimmer carries not only a little bit of premium because it's lower numbered, but also the premium due to the fact it's exclusive to FOTL. And basically the cheapest you're ever going to get FOTL is if you somehow get in on the Dutch auction at the perfect moment. So let me know, guys. We got 3 spots remaining in this filler. It's been a little bit slower to start out than around like 7:30. People kind of flock in here. I do get it. This time of year, it is, kids are in school. The times are, what do you call it? It's the weather is starting to change a little bit. I don't know if it was just me or if anybody else here in the San Diego area was dealing with it, but man, traffic was ridiculous at like 3:30 today. And I get schools get out and all that, but like what I'm talking about with bad traffic is normally at most a 20 to 25 minute commute was a 40-minute commute today. Part of it was getting stuck between like basically 2 semis and 2 lanes, so and then one person who refused to go over or more than 10 under the speed limit. So I was kind of boxed in there for a little bit, and then hitting red lights on top of it. But yeah, no, it's I guess spring break really isn't that far away. It's tax season for all of us. This is when January is when things, kind of just start getting settled. Then February, I feel like, is when stuff amps up. But yeah, guys, we'll see where we can go from here. Again, Optic is very close. It's 8 total spots. If someone takes the Giants, I'm going to basically start fillering Prism and Optic together just to try to help us move that along. I would prefer to just do Prism, but it's hard when we would be that close. Obviously, that would be if the Giants go off, though. I'd rather focus on Prism for right now. So take your spots in the store, take your spots in the chat. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Let me know what we're thinking, guys. Let me know. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Let me know what we're thinking, guys. Let me know. If you are just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. We do have PRIZM Hobby on the screen. We got an active filler for that. 4 total spots. 1 spot is off, so 3 are remaining. $10 per, 2 for 18. Top spot gets Cowboys and PRIZM Hobby number 243. We do have PRIZM Hobby and PRIZM FOTL available here as personals. PRIZM FOTL is $18.99 and PRIZM Hobby is $1,000 flat. We do have our Optic Rookies and Stars mixer with only 8 spots remaining. We have our divisionals, which has 1 spot off for the Blasters. Kind of went over the highlights of the personal menu already. But yeah, if you are just joining us, let me know whether we're looking at PRIZM, Optic, pick your teams, personal breaks, anywhere in between. Just let me know, guys. Kind of as per usual, I've seen right around 7 o'clock, we start getting more eyes in the room. So we will see what happens from here, but I'd love to see some more spots moving, have this filler start going. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. What are we thinking, guys? What direction are we going? Obviously, I think PRIZM's the way to go. We just need to know what we're thinking. What are we thinking, guys? Again, we've got a lot of great teams on the board over here. We just need a little bit more movement. Take your spots in the start, take your spots in the chat. Just let me know.
Alright, Mike, take it easy.
Later,
You got it. See y'all later. Have a good one. One for Matt. All right. Got you, Matt. Hope you're doing well, man. All right. We have 2 remaining in the filler, guys. 2 remaining. yeah, we're moving and grooving a little bit now. So let's see what we can make happen. We need some pushers and movers. Take your spots again, like I said in the chat. If you have any questions or need anything from me, I'm here for y'all. We have our personals as well. There's still a bit of money left on the board for PRIZM. There's not a lot of money left on the board for Optic. Let me see. Kill for Optic would be... Sorry, one moment. 385. A little bit of yellow is driving me nuts. All right. What are we thinking tonight, guys? We got 2 spots remaining in the filler. We have a lot of great teams still available. Most of the big money teams are there, minus the Raiders and the Giants, guys. Well, I guess the Saints were also up there as well, because of Shaw, which is understandable. But the Browns, the Jaguars, the Chiefs with Mahomes autos, the Chargers with Hampton, Breeze, Herbert, Fouts, Winslow, a lot more. They're very stacked, and checklist wise. The Patriots, again, I don't get why they're sitting there. Again, Super Bowl bound. TreVeyon Henderson's been a stud, and it's still second-year Mays. Jets are cheap for a reason. I'm not going to deny that, but there's still a lot of great selling cards for them, especially the low-numbered parallels. Eagles, again, Super Bowl winners last year. I get that people don't love the Tush Push. It is what it is. The Steelers are honestly great. And, yeah, I mean, it's 3 big money teams left, and then we're there, essentially, with the Browns and Shador and Quinshon Judkins. So just let me know what we're thinking. The Cowboys in the filler, guys, are great value for a couple reasons. One being is that you have the triple patch autos. I believe it's Dorsett, Irvin, Lamb, triples. Lamb has regular autos as well as patch autos. They're very much not a rookie team this year, but that doesn't matter because they made up for it with the amount of autos that are on the checklist for the Cowboys and the number of big hits that you can get. So they're a great filler team, especially if you take the last 2 for 18. It's honestly a steal. If you get them for, that would be under half price. But just let me know, guys. Let me know. This is I was surprised yesterday. It was a bit slower, and we didn't. I mean, we got some nice movement on PRIZM, but with PRIZM being the premier release, I don't know why it's kind of sitting the way that it is. I get if you don't if you're the person who does not spend $140 to $170 on a team, I respect that. I'm the same way. I don't do that myself. If you do that, I also respect that. You know what I mean? You spend within your means and you hit big. There's a lot of teams here that I don't quite understand that if you have the money or if you're a fan of the team, why you wouldn't get them. Broncos being one. Again, RJ Harvey comes out like crazy. He did quite well this season. And you still have Bo Nick's second year. Oh, hold on. We got an order. The Rams are off to Nick Hancock. Appreciate you, Nick. And we are officially, with that purchase, over halfway. Honestly, with potentially last active year Staffords, Pukas, Quorums, and everywhere in between, I very much approve of that purchase. I kind of glossed over them when going over... Hey, you know what? I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I'm not the guy who's gonna sit here screaming at you with whatnot stuff. I'm I'm someone who loves to learn about the things I'm passionate about, and came back into the card hobby in 2018. Missed out on Otani and Mahomes years because I was a little bit more into Pokemon, which is on me. But I enjoy learning what the hobby not only likes, but also applying that to what I like so that I can make the best possible purchases for myself. I don't. If I made exorbitant amounts of money, obviously it wouldn't matter as much. But considering I'm on a Jets and commies for Casey Jones 5828. Casey, I got you. I'm gonna type you in there. Are you just Casey? Oh no, I see you. You're Casey Jones. Okay, you're right there. Let's see. It's Jets and commies. So. And Jets. And you've already sent, so you don't owe the $1 for shipping. So yeah, it would be 53, brother. New to collecting? Well, welcome in, man. It's I'm not gonna lie, you joined at a very hectic time. With, Panini exiting the hobby for most major sports, and Topps about to take over. But I can say that right now is a great time to kind of be in, because people are sleeping. If you're a football collector, people are sleeping on this year's rookie class because it's understandably and arguably the weakest of the last 5 or 6 years. However, everyone's disregarding the fact that this is the last year that this stuff will probably ever be produced. And it could be ever, it could be for a long time. We just don't know. I got your payment, Casey. You are covered. And yeah, so the thing is that things that are not even, that aren't rookies, I mean, rookies will obviously do pretty well. But cards that in previous years may not have done as well, like I'm a Herbert collector, let's just put it this way. This year's Herbert cards might sell for the highest out of any of them, minus for Panini PRIZM, that is, than his rookies. And again, his rookies sold for really high. We all know, if you were in the hobby, then you know why. Because all of his cards have been through Panini. And then there's going to be a transition to Topps. There's people who love PRIZM. There's people who love Topps Chrome. But if you look at NBA PRIZM, all the big stars that people collect from there, all of their last year cards are spiking. LeBron, Steph, Durant, anybody who has name recognition. Because you're going to have a split. And you're still only going to be able to buy one new product. So the new rookies, it is what it is. But I personally, for football, I think I like PRIZM over Topps Chrome. For basketball, I'm a little torn. I like the supers for basketball. The difference being is that there's no PRIZM paper. You know what I mean? It's the closest comparisons, honestly, Donruss and Optic, but there's no downtown. But man, I'm glad to see that you're in here. We are more than halfway full now. We have 2 left in the filler, guys. Last 2 for 18. And there's the Cowboys there. Again, the Cowboys are honestly loaded. Because I'm gonna be real, I think they loaded up on Cowboys autos. PRIZM this year, because it has such a large checklist, and always has had a large checklist, is a auto dump this year for Panini. Now, PRIZM autos are not normally the chase, but they do sell well. And so you're getting things like CD Lamb regular autos, as well as CD Lamb patch autos and CD Lamb triple patch autos, because they're sitting on all of these autos of these guys that will get them close to nothing comparatively here very soon. So they're ready to put it in here. So teams like the Cowboys, the Broncos, the Lions, Like Lions have Megatron autos, guys. The Megatron autos were sick. I think we pulled a Blue Shimmer Megatron auto. Can't remember if it was for the personal or for the team break for Prism FOTL. But he didn't sign a lot. You couldn't find his auto for a long time, and I think they started putting him back in because they're like, well, this is our chance to do it. Which is why I think you saw him in the downtowns as well, even though it wasn't actually him. There's that whole controversy. That's for the cheaper teams. I mean, the Eagles, again, guys, you've got your Color Blasts, you've got your Prismanias, you got your Mangas. And if you have your own feelings about the Tush Push, I get it. But there's still, what do you call it? They're a team that has probably a couple Hall of Famers on them at a minimum at the moment. AJ Brown, in my eyes, pretty much guaranteed. His numbers just don't lie. And if Hurts can continue doing well, I get he'd be controversial, but he already has a ring. So those are the two that I would say are just great investments for last year Prisms in general. Tampa Bay is solid as well. Again, they had that great beginning of the season, then they got riddled with injuries. But it just happens. Happens more to the Giants because of their field. I think I've talked about that before. But I skipped over the Panthers, guys. It's going to be interesting with guys for the Panthers and guys like anyone who has exclusive unlicensed rookie autos, like Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Bo Nix, Drake May. I'm a strong believer that their early years color is going to actually end up carrying longer term value, and then kind of like what we're seeing with Wemby. Yeah, the super low numbered rookie autos of theirs are still going to sell well unlicensed or licensed. But what we're seeing is that the licensed autos of guys like Wemby, LeBron, Steph, and Topps, even though they were signing unlicensed, it's just astronomically higher. And so what you're going to see is guys like Drake May, guys like Bo Nix, guys like CJ Stroud, guys like Bryce Young, Cam Ward, and others who have their first Topps Chrome, who have their first licensed autos. It's basically their quote-unquote rookie auto. And while that stands well for their autos there, it stands better for their Prisms now, because I don't think that it does. What do you call it? I don't like a CJ Stroud auto from this year's Topps product is not going to sell anywhere near the same numbered CJ Stroud Prism. What do you call it? Prism True. But guys, yeah, let's see. We have 2 spots remaining in this filler. How many teams do we have left? A bunch of orders went through, so what are we looking at? 13 spots left, 12 if you don't include the Cowboys. We need to get this filler done. Yeah, and Ed Casey, if you're still out there, Casey, first of all, thank you for bringing somebody our way. And Enhan, are you only a football collector, or do you do other sports as well? Nick? Okay. Just football? I got you, man. I'm a Bills fan. You've got honestly, you have a hell of a team, man. You really do. Dude, that Josh Allen interview afterwards where he's just like literally beating the crap out of himself and like his teammates are coming to his side like, no, he didn't let us down. Like, man, that gave me a lot of respect for the guy just because, like, look, if you play a sport at that level, yeah, you want to be great, but there's another thing where you value yourself as a true leader. Taylor talks me into Star Wars breaks every time he's on stream. It's really not ideal for my wallet. Well, we do have hyperspace here at 225, and I can say I'm a big for sports. Football is my thing. I do some baseball because I played baseball. I mainly collect guys I played with. I played against Harper, Joe Musgrove on the Padres, Connor Joe, who's still in the league, Kevin Newman, who I don't think's in the league anymore, and a few others I played with for many years. So I'll collect those guys because it's cool. But when it comes to, like, I guess we're going to call it the pop culture side, since the Flutie area, dude, I didn't even know that I knew Flutie played for the Patriots at some point. I didn't know he played for the Bills until until I think I saw him like an absolute auto on the Bills or something like that, like 2022 or 2023. Flutie Flakes. But yeah, Casey, if you're a Star Wars guy, hyperspace is really nice. The sketches sell super well when you hit them, and they yeah, they're just beautiful cards. And honestly, at 225, it's not as hard on the wallet as other Star Wars can be. What is it? Is it masterpieces? What is it? That's like 2,000 a box, but it's like you're guaranteed a sketch or something else. I'm trying to remember what that $2,000 box is for Star Wars. But I remember I've done Galaxy Chrome, which was a lot of fun. And then I haven't bought into hyperspace. I've had people who gift me spots in hyperspace randomly. And so I ended up watching them. Didn't hit anything personally, but seen some crazy, crazy beautiful sketches out of there, as well as some really nice low number parallels and autos, obviously. But if you're a Star Wars guy, in my opinion, that's the best bang for your buck product. I get you're trying to conserve your wallet. But I know that we have at least the one box here. We might have a few more as well. I can always check on that. But guys, I'm gonna. And we have to scratch the filler, guys. Cowboys have been bought. Oh, dude. Top Chrome Black Star Wars is so much fun. It's so nice. Filler's going to be scratched, guys. Sorry, Matt and David. They have been bought in full. Which means I've got to line a new filler. We're moving slowly but surely on. That's what I need to do. Ooh, wrong way. There we go. All saved up. Sorry, I needed to make sure that got taken care of real fast. We are moving, guys. Star Wars Chrome Black, or Chrome Black Topps Chrome Black Star Wars. I love Topps Chrome Black in general. Honestly, that's one product I'm looking forward to. NBA, football. I think that's going to be really nice. It'll be a nice medium, kind of between, what do you call it? Honors, which came out every once in a while, and Panini 1. Because, man, Panini 1 was rough when it came to the boxes, just because, again, it was boom or bust with one card. Topps Chrome Black has some wiggle room in there. So yeah, super fun product. I don't know if we have any in the shop though. I can always look. I don't think so, but I'll look. No, we don't have any. Yeah, no. We don't have any on hand for Chrome Black. But yeah, let me create a new filler, guys. You know, we'll do the same situation. We're gonna go for the Eagles this time. Again, they've got Prismanias. They've got the dual color blasts. They got the single color blasts. They have the mangas. All of which last year run of them. Same price point, different team, guys. 4 total spots. Top spot gets in $10 per 2 for 18, and if you get top spot after the random, you get the Eagles. I believe Jalen Hurts has a Prismania. It's either Jalen Hurts or AJ Brown has a manga. I'm pretty sure there's the dual color blast with Brown and Hurts, and then there's the Prismania as well, which I think is also Brown. So I'm trying to remember if the manga is Brown or Hurts, but I know that they have all 3 case hits. And then, of course, you have your autos. You have your low numbers everywhere in between. Honestly, a great buy there. But yeah, it's $10 per 2 for 18. Let me adjust it over here. David or Matt, if you're out there and still want in, let me know. I do have to erase your names here just because it is changing. But I'm always happy to put y'all in there. It would put us very close. I mean, it's interesting. I've been trying to start earlier, and yet it's still around 7 o'clock every night. We get a few more people coming in, which I totally get. It's, after dinner time if you got kids, or anything, or you're just getting home from work. It takes that amount of time to get ready. But if we get some movement on this filler with just one team, I'll be happy to start trying to run 2. It'll be a little bit more expensive, but with better odds. But I just need some momentum because I don't want to waste anybody's time. I'll keep them cheap for now. And Prism's just one of those products that once the cheaper teams go, getting a cheap filler to go is tough. But let me know what we're thinking, guys. Again, the Eagles, I kind of already told y'all about. The Panthers, I'm just going to call him Tet, because that, I don't know how to, is it Tetaroa? I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. He's a stud, man. And Bryce Young is finally coming into his own. I think the Panthers are a young organization that has the potential to be doing very well here very shortly. And the same can be said for the Cleveland Browns. Do I know about Shador? No. Does anybody know about Shador? No. Is Junkins a stud? Absolutely. I don't. Again, there's no question about that. The Broncos, you've got second-year Knicks. Let's be real. We don't know if it would be the Broncos or the Patriots in the Super Bowl if Knicks was healthy. That was way more of a toss-up before that happened. Way more. I personally probably would have leaned Knicks, honestly. I think that their offense was very high-powered, and again, you saw the defenses were pretty well matched. The Lions, you've got Goff, you've got Amon-Ra, you've got Jahmyr Gibbs, you've got Megatron, you've got all 3 case hits, you've got Megatron autos. Calvin Johnson has not signed in a long time. The Packers have Golden, Love, what do you call it? I think I don't remember if it's Favre autos or Favre case hit. It's one of the 2. The Packers are honestly loaded this year with what do you call it? With color, with autos, with everything. They're the one team that kind of has everybody who signs over the last 5-6 years. Jacksonville, it's kind of an easy sell in of itself. You have, again, all 3 case hits. Just to mention, for the Browns and Jacksonville, I have seen there are duels of Shador and Travis Hunter Jr. And so I saw the gold hit. The patches were crazy. But there's value in both of those teams there, not only just for your team, but also one for David. Got you, David. But there's value in the chance of whether you, again, with a big hit like that, if people are in the chat and come to an agreement, we make that work within certain parameters, which we'll go over if that big hit does happen. There we go. Mouth doesn't want to work while I'm typing today for whatever reason. There's 3 left in the filler, guys. $10 per, 2 for 18. Toss pockets the Eagles. Completely lost my train of thought. Oh, there's reason to buy those teams beyond just the team. There's the opportunity to get bigger hits that are associated with other duels. The Chiefs has Mahomes autos, and a nice number of them. Mahomes didn't sign for Panini there for like 3 or 4 years, I think. I think they had like sticker autos they threw out, and a total of like 6 overall parallels. Usually it'd be like a gold vinyl or a green if it was select out of 5, and then the 1-on-1s. So you'd have like 10 total autos or something like that for like the entire year of Mahomes. This year, I think there's like, can't remember if it was 30 or 50 different autos between the subsets for PRIZM and Mahomes. It may even be more. I may have miscounted. But between him, Kelsey, and all the other, you've got the Walrus and Mahomes dual color blast as well, if that's your thing. And so they're just, again, they're more expensive, but they're expensive because you have, here's the way I like to talk about Patrick Mahomes. I am a Chargers fan. I do not like the Chiefs. They have ruined football for my team for the last decade, and for a lot of people would say a lot of the country. However, there is no denying 2 things. 1, if Patrick Mahomes was to retire today, he's a bona fide Hall of Famer. Doesn't matter the reasoning, other than if he did something horrendous. But that comes to my second point. You don't have to like him, but he seems like a decent human being. Yeah, no, I get it, dude. I can't like the Chiefs, but I respect Mahomes. You'll take Philly. Got you, Bob. Do you just go by Bob DeGroff in there? And that filler is going to be scratched. It would be 40, sir. And yeah, if there's a different name that you'd like to go under, please just let me know. But yeah, I've got you all typed in. I'm not sure if I've met you before, Bob. It's nice to meet you. I'm Mike. If you have been with us before, great to see you in here again. If you have not, please do let me know, just because I'll need you to email shipping email for us, just so that we have everything on file for you. And my apologies again if you've been here either with other people before, or it was just before I came here. I'm still trying to learn everybody here. And sorry, Nick, on that note, if you could do the same thing, please send an email to shipping@sdsportscards.com with your, let's see, what did I just type you in? I typed you in as Nick. Yeah, I typed you in as Nick Hancock. So just basically tell them your name and your shipping info, shipping@sdsportscards.com. And if you can give them the break name as well, this is PRIZM Hobby number 243. And just kind of, tell them where you'd like it shipped. So even if you ordered through the store, I would, yeah, did you update everything through the store with the shipping and everything? Oh, that's right, you ordered, sorry. Dude, my bad. I totally thought you, yeah. No, okay, you're good. All right, good deal, Bob. Sorry, man. Yeah, Nick, I totally, went through my head, and I thought that you told me you grabbed the Rams. You didn't grab the Rams through the chat. Yes, you are good to go. And Bob, yes, if you are in the system, then you should be good. I am just waiting on the payment, sir. And I'll be able to make you good to go. And that will put us at 11 left. I'll go ahead and start typing up another filler here. We're just getting those filler teams to move off, so we'll do something a little bigger. Whoa, I'll fix that second there. Filler, it's a little bit more expensive, but the teams are awesome. Filler, 5 total spots, top 2 get in. $18 per, 2 for 32. Top spot gets Broncos, second spot gets Lions, and Prism Hobby number 243, guys. If you want 3, I can make a 3 for deal as well, but let me know. I'm trying to give people the opportunity to get in. And Bob, have you sent? If so, I'm just... Oh, there it is. Never mind. I got you. You're good. My apologies. I was clicking on the wrong tab. You are all paid. Yep. I got you, brother. I love when I say things and I literally click on it and I have the answer that I'm looking for. I just speak like 5 seconds too fast for my own good. But yeah, you're all covered there. We do have this filler going on. A little bit more expensive, guys, but the truth is that the teams are freaking fantastic. 2 for Matt. Got you. I need to adjust this up here real fast. If you've been with me, Matt knows this, quite a few others know this. I try to make the 2 furs worth it for everybody. It really does make it so that there's just a better chance for you in overall odds and overall price per spot. And both the Lions and the Broncos are premier teams when it comes to the overall number of hits, autos, and or case hits. The number of RJ Harvey Prismanias I have seen out of cases is kind of wild, honestly. But all right, guys, we have 3 remaining. 3 remaining. Let's see. Oops, that would be a big typo. There we go. You can take the last 3 fur if anybody wants it for 46. Matt, I'll also honor that 3rd price as well if you wanted a 3rd spot. You can always just let me know. Either way, I'll honor it. Whether someone wants to take the last 3 or whether you want to add one, just let me know. We are moving and grooving, guys. Honestly, we are super close. Just if there's anybody out there interested, oh, full on Casey Jones. All right, Matt and Casey, if you can go ahead and send, please. All right, y'all are good to send. I'm gonna go ahead and let me make sure random is not all unlocked. No, it's blocked off. Good deal. All right, let me pull up random.org. I'm gonna transfer our list over. I'm just waiting on payments. And let me go ahead and take care of this. Oops. Taking them off the back end so no one can come snipe them from the filler now that the filler is full. Casey is paid. Just waiting on Mr. Matt. Unless I'm just missing it, because again, I haven't clicked through all the inboxes yet, so. Yep. Matt, whenever you can, if you can send, we will be good to go. And that is going to put us very close to being full. I may honestly just filler a big money team at that. Might just filler a bigger team at that point. This one kind of snap filled. Just in case Matt's on mute, let me go ahead and type this out. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Nope, Matt's not on mute. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Haha. Matt's paid. All right, let's go ahead and pull up random.org for you guys. In case you have not been with us before, we do not do snake eyes here. So it's 3 or higher on the roll. Nah, random's doing the nice things again. Okay. 1 second, guys. Sorry. And... where'd you go? Sorry, 1 second, guys. This is weird. No, whoa. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. It's my own fault. I'm so smart. I accidentally closed the random out, so I couldn't even grab it. My apologies. It'll be just a second further. What? There it is. My apologies. It was just not wanting to load that list for me, guys. All right, you've got that there. And let's go ahead and run it. I'll go ahead and move to the breaking screen so everybody can see. There we go. All right, guys, good luck. No stake, guys, 3 or higher. Let's see what we can make happen. We are getting so close on PRIZM Hobby, guys. Triple three, or double threes. 6 times, guys, 6 times on 6 dice. Good luck, Matt. Good luck, Casey. And let's move this back over. As we saw, it's 6 dice, so we're going to randomize 6 times, guys. Good luck, good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Casey sweeps it. He gets the Lions and the Broncos. Congrats, Casey. Sorry, Matt. Man, we either sweep it with fillers with you or, you know, it's kind of how it goes. But I appreciate you. Appreciate both of y'all for helping me fill that. And, man, we are now super, super close. And just to show everybody again, it was 6 dice, 6 times. And Casey is both top spots. Doesn't want to highlight for me correctly. There we go. Thanks again, guys. Thanks again. Let me go ahead and hide that off. As you can see, Casey is now typed in there for his spots. And we are how far away now? All right. If anybody wants to kill, it's $800. If not, I'm typing up another filler, guys. Again, I appreciate Matt and Casey. You guys really helped that go super quick. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything in the store. No, nothing in the store right now. What direction do I go with this? It's a little bit more money this time, guys, but it's because we are running out of low-cost teams. But honestly, both checklists for these teams are crazy good, so I think it's a pretty damn good filler. 5 total spots, top 2 get in, $30 per, 2 for 55. Top spot gets Chargers, second spot gets Patriots, and PRIZM Hobby number 243. Mind you that the 2 for is below the buy-in by $15 of the lowest price team. And if you do want a 3 for, I can create that for you as well. It will be over the price of 1 buy-in, but then you obviously are giving yourself a solid chance of getting both. So let me know what we're thinking, guys. Again, the kill is 800. The filler right now is going to be Chargers and Patriots. 5 total spots, top 2 get in, $30 per, 2 for 55. I know it's a little pricier. The only other way I can go about making it better odds and lower cost would be to throw in with optic. If you guys are wanting to do that, I'm totally open to doing that. But we have to see if that is something that people would like, because I'm gonna be honest, I totally... Oh. And Matt, okay. Well, okay, Matt just totally moved optic. I'm gonna go ahead and... Sorry, guys. I'm removing that filler. Ignore that. Matt made us so we are ridiculously close now on this break. Yeah. Yeah, the, thank you, Matt. That's a big spot off. Yeah, we're gonna combo some stuff over here, guys. It's gonna be a race now. There is... Is it like the same number of spots? There's just more money on PRIZM. And if we had more eyes in the room, I'd be confident in putting in these big money fillers. But for right now, I think I'm going to focus on trying to get similarly priced teams off in each break. And we'll go from there. Yeah, we're going to do a mixture on here. I'm really torn on this. If you guys want me to split it a different way, I can, but this is just based on overall value of the product that I'm doing this by. Dude, I'm really hoping we hit you a dart downtown, Matt. Alright. It's a little bit bigger money, but honestly, this helps move both breaks way closer, and it's the same money spots. It's 33% odds, so a little bit worse than what I normally do, but this is to keep the price lower. $18 per 2 for 33. Top spot gets Buccaneers and PRIZM 243. Second spot gets Titans and Optic Rookies and Stars 242. And the reason I put the Buccaneers higher is because PRIZM is just, let's just agree, very expensive comparatively. I get Tennessee has the Cam Ward, so that's obviously a huge chase because you are still getting Rookies and Stars Hobby in there, as well as your chase and Optic. So I feel that they're very evenly matched. That 1 and 2 could kind of be flip-flopped either way there. But we are like, I'm just trying to help move stuff along. If we get more interest in PRIZM, like, legitimately, if one of the 3 140-plus teams comes off, I'll focus completely on PRIZM. But with Matt having just taken the Giants, we are super close. Yeah, like here. Kill on Optic / Rookies and Stars is 275, guys. Like, we're set up now to where we could very much run both of those breaks back to back tonight. We just need a little bit of a push. I have a feeling once one goes, the other will go. But I'm trying to make it so that there's the most possible value we can get out of our fillers without me breaking the bank for anybody. Again, take your spots in the chat. If you have any questions, or like, again, if, like you guys, I'm trying to come up with the best fillers I can. Obviously, I can't have y'all dictate the price, but if you're wanting to see certain teams in the fillers, I'm more than happy to do that. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna do something else. We're gonna give this a shot. If it doesn't work, that's okay. So just give me 1 second. Yeah. We're gonna try this because I think if we start ripping here, this will work out well for us. Alright, guys. Filler to kill Optic and Rookies and Stars, because I want to see this go. It's a 7-7, so it's a draft, guys. $40 per, 2 for 75. You must be in chat to draft, or I'm going to do the spots in order of price. So, like, 1 would get the Browns, 2 would get Tennessee, 3 would get Jacksonville, 2 would get Jacksonville, 3 would get Tennessee, 4 would get Panthers, 5 would get Raiders, 6 would get Dolphins, 7 would get Commanders. So that would be, again, if you want to be here, please, if you drop and you want to draft, please be in the chat and hang around. If not, it will go in the order after the random based on price. And I'm going to give like a 2-minute timer on anybody, or like a minute and a half, a 90-second timer on anybody who's in there to pick a team when it is your turn to draft. Otherwise, I will go in that order. I think it's the most fair situation I can create without holding anybody up. So again, guys, the 2-for is honestly a great deal here. Again, you're guaranteed a team. It's a little bit risky. I get it. But there's only 2 teams there that are rough, which is why the 2-for is really a saving grace. Because if you get Jacksonville and the Commanders, you're still sitting like right around what you should have paid, if not a little bit less, I believe, or right around there. Yeah, right around there. Whereas if you get 1 and you get the Commanders or the Dolphins, you know that can hurt. So that's why I try to make our 2-fors great deals. It fills the break, so we get to see some cards today. And again, if people focus on PRIZM though, I will just happily do that. The problem with PRIZM right now is that it is all pricey. Right now, this filler is a guaranteed kill. I'll give it a little bit of time, and again, if no one's interested, I totally respect that. PRIZM's the new release. I want to focus on that too. But I would need to know if we're willing to drop for big fillers, because at this point, unless I'm running, you know, a 5-1 at $11 per for either the Steelers or the Bucks, from there, it's just going to become, again, rough odds and higher prices. So I'd really love for if we can get one or two of the 140 plus teams off, it makes life much easier there on fillers because I can start combining things. And if you guys want a team in Optic, you can always tell me, hey, I want that. I'll kill the filler and we can adjust it and do whatever else too. Store takes the most priority, chat second priority, and filler third priority. Unless the filler's like literally, full, in which case I can't do anything for you. But yeah, guys, let me know the direction we want to go. We have, again, honestly, yes, they're pricier, but I'm not going to say they're not value. If you can afford your Jacksonvilles, your Browns, your Kansas City Chiefs, they are worth the investment. Guys, like a Shedeur Sanders down Russ downtown sold for, what do you call it? For 600, it sells for around $600. So I haven't seen the comps in the Optic, but Optic usually sits around 1.5 to 2 times for the Donruss. And they're available in our filler or outright in both. If you do want a team across the board that's available across the board, like Jacksonville or the Browns or the Panthers, let me know. I can try to work something out for you there as well. Across the boards, I will absolutely respect trying to work something out for you, make it work for you there, because you're not spending cheap. I believe there's really only 3 opportunities for that right now. But in the future, if you do ever see 2 breaks and you want to take them across the board, please let me know. I'll give this filler like 2 or 3. Sorry, not 2 or 3 minutes. I need to run to the restroom again. Sorry, guys. If you're new with me, I ingest a lot of fluids for medical reasons. So I do have to go to the bathroom a lot. The good news for y'all, if you haven't been here with me, is that for whatever reason, whenever I leave to go to the restroom, we tend to get a viewership spike and/or a lot of orders. So yeah, I'll be right back. I appreciate everybody who's been with me tonight. We are so very close to getting these breaks off for the night. And I get it. If I'll try a smaller filler, if this one to kill Optic is and Rookies and Stars isn't met with any enthusiasm by the time I'm back. Guys, I am back. I am back. No movement on the filler, no movement on the site. Let me put these keys back. Alright, we're gonna scratch the filler. We're gonna run something cheap just to get the cheap spots off of sorry, I got a broken finger and my cast came off, so or my splint came off, so I gotta just get this back on here. It's been a interesting last 10 days for me and that. Alright. Scratch this filler. I'm not in the restroom anymore. Let's do something cheap. Alright, guys. Filler with 6 total spots. Top 3 get in. $12 per 2 for 22. Top spot gets Raiders. Second spot gets Dolphins. Third spot gets Commanders and Optic Rookies and Stars 242. That will leave us with 4 teams. And again, I'll give this a couple minutes. And if no one wants it, we're going to go back to... Oh, hold on. Oh, Browns are off in PRIZM. Awesome. I see you there, Matt. Okay. Scratch the filler. We're going back to PRIZM. We'll do it this way. Matt, you're awesome. Appreciate you. Alright. 5-2 filler, guys. $22 per 2 for 40. Top spot gets Bucks. Second spot gets Steelers and PRIZM Hobby number 243. Again, if you want a 3 for, let me know. But we are just creeping there, guys. We are getting so close. I'm going to go ahead and filter, or what do you call it? Put that to the, I'll pin the message. I'll type it in over here. Gets a few more spots off on PRIZM. Like, it's literally a race between the two. There's 8 left in Prism and 7 left in Optic. And I really would love to rip tonight, guys. So let me know what we're thinking. I can always offer a Prism kill as well. It's really not too bad considering the teams that are left. It is, yeah, 655 for the Prism kill. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. We need a little bit more movement here. I'm on for about another hour, unless we can get something to go. I mean, we are primed and ready. I'm back with y'all tomorrow. So it is set up for us to what do you call it? It is set up for us to run this tomorrow, regardless. But again, I would prefer to run it today myself. Like that's just that's my feelings on it. So let me know, guys. We are getting mega close. That would put us at 5 spots away on Prism. Or sorry, 6 spots. 5 spots away? I'm misquoting myself. 6 spots away on Prism. We have 7 spots. We have 8 spots right now in Prism and 7 in Optic, Rookies, and Stars. It is as close as it can get. And so we are just waiting to see what direction we are going to go. Matt has helped us out a ton tonight in that he took 2 huge teams in the Giants in Optic and then the Browns in Prism. So because of that, again, we are just, it's like, again, money-wise, we're closer on Optic. But Prism, all things considered, is also super close. And if somebody wanted to kill on Prism, again, you're getting Mahomes, May, Travis Hunter Jr., Lawrence, Golden, Love, Young, Tetairoa, I think is how you say his name. You're getting Rogers, was it Roman Wilson? I believe they have like Bettis autos and stuff like that this year as well. And then you're getting the Bucks with Mayfield and Evans and quite a few other. I think Allstott is also signed this year. So honestly, all things considered, you're getting great. And of course, every team has their short prints. Some have all 3, some have only 1. But basically, a color blast from any one of those teams covers your buy-in. Is the crazy part. So let me know, guys. Again, we got about an hour on stream, unless we do start ripping or start getting, or if we can, or unless we continue the momentum. Obviously, if it's 9:15 and I am 1 or 2 spots away, I'm gonna try to push it and just hopefully we can rip. Now, if it's we're sitting there and it's the Jags in Kansas City and no one's ready to drop for the filler for there, what can I do? But I want to see some Prism tonight, guys. If you are out there as well, Prism Hobby Personal for NFL is 1,000 flat, and we do have a box of Prism FOTL. FOTL is insanely loaded every year. It's been very hot on this channel. My first box I ripped, we got the Purdy, Montana, Young, Red Shimmer, Triple Patch Auto. Young had a laundry tag as the patch. And that's at $18.99. But I'd really love, again, we have a great filler overall in terms of the price. We don't have that many teams left, but we gotta get some movement. What are we thinking, guys? I can always do just for the Steelers or the Bucks or like just for the Chargers, but gets a little bit pricier there. So just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Got an hour left on stream. Yeah. Sorry, a little. I've been chatting it up with y'all, and I very much appreciate when we get to chat. But when I start talking to myself for a while, I can run out of things to say. And again, optic is great. Optic is great value in that. Again, with optic blasters, it's downtowns is what you're searching for. We did not hit the downtown in our first case, or first half of the case. So there should be one in the second half. I think every team on the board has a downtown. Maybe I think the Dolphins still do. And then you still have rookies and stars, which has the 2 autos, and there are legends as well as rookies in there. It's kind of why they call it rookies and stars. We have our divvies on there. Yeah, I see that our viewership has dipped down quite a bit. I give this filler like 5 more minutes. I'll put something cheaper up there to see if we can get it to go. And then if we kind of just stall out, then 9:15 will be the time that we call it. But right now I got this filler going on. 5 total spots. Top 2 get in. $22 per. 2 for $40. Top spot gets the Buccaneers. Second spot gets Steelers and PRIZM Hobby number 243. I'm giving that just a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna do a 1 for probably for the Bucks. I really would love to do PRIZM. I would also really love to do Optic. The thing is that I feel it's only fair to focus on PRIZM given that it's the new release. Hey, good to see you, Richard. Yeah, absolutely. I got you. Let me take them out of the back end of the shop for you so no one can steal them from you first. Then let me type you in. That does get us a lot closer, honestly. And sorry, if there's another name I'm supposed to type in, please remind me. I'm trying to drink not as much caffeine late into my shift, which is affecting my mental capacities going into the last hour, but I can't keep going to sleep at like 2 a.m. So I'm trying to adjust something. But I got you all typed in there. It's taken off the back end for you. And yeah, appreciate you coming in, man. It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. Yeah, with the Chargers off, that is yeah, we got 7 teams left, including the 2 in the filler. I'm probably gonna scratch this filler. We're gonna just try doing 1 team at a time for right now. It's just too expensive any other way. Alrighty, new filler. $11 per, 2 for 20, 5 total spots. Top spot gets the Buccaneers in PRIZM Hobby 243. I'm gonna just keep it cheap. Again, if you guys want a team that is in the filler, you can just call it out or take it through the store, and that gets priority. And then Richard, if you could just let me know whenever you sent, I am keeping an eye out for it. Let me go ahead and adjust this filler on the screen real fast. Kansas City and PRIZM for Bob DeGroff. Got you, my man. I'll type that in for you. I will take you. There we go. All right, I typed you in there, right? It's saved it. Let me click out. There we go. All right, there's that for you. I'm gonna take them out the back end so no one can steal them for you. Though, if someone came in and stole 150, that would be kind of crazy. But yeah, you are good to send. I know you've sent PayPal. Richard's still just on the lookout for yours. I know, no rush. I know you always send. But yeah, we are. God, that puts us super close, guys. Are we gonna get to see some PRIZM tonight? That's exciting. Like, seriously, we have one big money team left. And then I could just do a filler to kill it. But we'd need a few more people in the room. Let me know, guys. Let me know. We do have this filler for the Bucks going on. I didn't pin it. My bad. Yeah, $11 per, 2 for 20, 5 total spots. Top spot gets the Buccaneers and PRIZM Hobby 243. If Zell isn't working, you want me to just put them back in the store for you, Richard? I got you. Okay, I can hold on as well. Yeah, I took them out of the store just because I didn't want anyone to take them. But let me know what you want to do, man. Robert, you do it online, dude. No reason to apologize at all. I have started being more proactive of taking them out of the store immediately when people call them. We haven't had anybody snipe anything like that before, but I've been in other rooms where that's happened. They should be back in the store for you now, bud. Let me just double check again. It's saved, right? Yes. The chargers are in there for you. Bob, Robert, sorry. Yeah. Too many names are too close. Sorry. Bob, I got your payment. You're good. And I still have you typed in here, Richard, and then once it's taken out of the store, obviously I'll just type in site. But yeah, the kill's 440 if somebody wants to do that. Or is that still including the chargers? I'll wait until the chargers are off, and then I'll give an actual number. But we are creeping super close now, guys. Like, PRIZM's basically there. I don't know what the trepidation is about Travis Hunter. I know they haven't quite decided if he's going to lean one direction or more, you know, in terms of defense or offense. But they're a young team. Lawrence is coming into his own. And a lot of people just don't know how rich the owner of the Jags is. Like, he's got stupid amounts of FU money, even compared to a lot of, what do you call it? Compared to a lot of NFL owners. I know his son, Tony Khan, literally is the reason why AEW exists. So he had enough money to basically fund his son creating a second professional wrestling venture that's been going on almost 7 years now. But yeah, guys, we're getting ever closer. Yep, got you, Richard. You are good to go now. I'll put that in a site. Yeah, so the kill is still 440. You got it, dude. Yeah, no, I'm happy to make anything work for you. Again, payment methods, while amazing, can also be frustrating. It gives ease of access, but when they decide to be like, you know what, we're not going to work, or our systems are down, it's like, well, great. What do I do now? It's part of the reason why I still carry some amount of cash on me at all times, though a lot of places are starting to deny cash. I'm sure everyone's aware of that. Remember when I moved back here, I went to SeaWorld, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna bring like $100 with me because I don't want to like just start spending because I hadn't been there since I was a kid. And then it's like, oh yeah, you can't spend cash here. And I'm like, okay. I mean, they have those little like debit cards that you can use with the cash, but again, I prefer knowing what I'm spending out of my pocket that way. When it comes to like amusement parks, at least. Sorry, I don't know how I got on a tangent about the lack of cash availability. My brain does that. That's fun. But yeah, guys, we are super damn close now. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 6 teams away. There's some money left. You know, it's 440 in teams roughly. But I want to see PRIZM tonight. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's a solid chance that if PRIZM starts ripping, that someone's going to be watching and decide to take teams in Optic and potentially even kill it. And then next thing you know, we're ripping late. It's not the first nor the last time it would be happened here. And again, I'm all for it, guys. I don't have hard outs unless nothing's happening. If nothing's happening, 9:15, 9:30, I gotta go home. But if we are ripping, if we're moving stuff, I can stay on later. And I enjoy it. So we just have to, again, I'm here again with you guys tomorrow. I'm here partially on Friday. And then I'm back again Sunday. With this number of spots, I have high levels of doubt we're getting to Friday. When it comes to this. I can easily filler either one of these now. It's just a little tough unless we have a few more eyes. But considering how many people know that they have bought teams in here, we actually have one of the largest varieties of names for a big name product that we've seen in a minute. We are a room that oftentimes will see, you know, a lot of the big name teams taken up by a single name. You'll see half the teams, 20 teams taken by one guy. And we love that. Don't get me wrong. If you got the money to do that, and you know, it can pay off, and it has paid off big time. But yeah, guys, let me know if there's any more teams that we want, that we're thinking about. I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to leave this filler up for PRIZM. Again, if there's something else you want to see, please let me know. I could always do the Patriots. It'd be a little bit more expensive. Obviously a stronger roster. Yeah, I really filler for Browns one. Yeah. Sorry, David. I don't know how I missed that. It was probably while I was taking care of the Browns out of there. So I'll do the Browns in what's it called? An Optic. And I apologize it took me a second to see that. I was trying to help Bob, Richard, and Matt because they were all taking spots roughly at the same time. But let me go ahead and put that up there if you're still out there. Again, I apologize that it took me a little bit of time there. sometimes when things get all mixed in, it's a little easy for me to just miss one message. Again, I apologize. Yeah, if you have those requests, I'm definitely going to try to oblige by them. I apologize that it took me that long to see it. Yeah, when when we're messing with spots in the store and looking for payments, and I got four. Yeah, I had like four teams that all came off at the same time. Well, technically three, but the chargers were a little bit different. We'll leave that up there. But yeah, at this point, I just lost everybody, so I don't know why I'm saying anything. But if y'all are still out there, again, there will be a filler for the Browns and Optic. Prism's super close. I can't imagine either one of these breaks makes it past tomorrow. But yeah, at this point, we're kind of just waiting and seeing what happens. If viewership declines to 0, there's not much I can do. So if you're out there, please let me know. Sometimes YouTube and Streamlabs lies to me in terms of the overall number of people actually in the room. And if that's not the case, we'll just hang out here for the last 45 minutes or so. See if anything happens. Jeez. If you're out there, what are we thinking, guys? One for TP. All right. Nice to see you out there, TP. I did not adjust that. Hope you're doing well. I guess YouTube is lying to me about the number of concurrent viewers. Because it says 0. Yeah, you just typed. Gotta love that. It's deceiving me. But yeah, it's been a great night so far. We've had a ton of natural and filler movement. We are super close on both breaks. The Browns are definitely the biggest spot in Optic. And at that point, we're just, again, if the Browns and the Jags come off, Optic's there. The Jags come off and PRIZM were there. It just kind of depends on the direction that we are all wanting to go. Again, there's less money in Optic. but I understand the excitement of wanting to do Prism. Every single team on the board left on Prism has Mangas, Color Blasts, both, or Prismanias. And of course, we've got, again, no one on the board there, to my knowledge, has anybody of note minus May who doesn't sign. Obviously, May not signing sucks. But again, I've said this for the last 2 days. I don't understand why the Patriots are setting a 70. May color, especially low numbered color, second year, is going to sell high. Especially, like, again, Super Bowl peak is now. Travion Henderson is a stud. I don't get it. So yeah, but again, with Optic, we did not see a downtown in the first half. And again, a case is 10 boxes, or 20 boxes, sorry. So we did a first half of a case, and nothing came out. We are looking for a second half of a case that should hold a minimum of one case hit. And sometimes there's more than one when it comes to Optic, because they consider Uptowns a case hit as well. So there's no reason why those teams should be sitting. I kind of already explained a little earlier. A standard Donruss Shador Sanders downtown is right around the $600 mark right now, guys. The Optics usually sell for 1.5 to 2x compared to Donruss for solid reasons. So even at 64, again, no one's guaranteed anything in breaking your cards or anything like that. At the same time, there's a lot of upside there, and Shador signs. Matt already took them in Prism, which I think is a great buy. But they're still available in Optic, and again, Rookies and Stars is still a solid. People like to sleep on Rookies and Stars because people do not like paper. Sorry, I've had the worst allergies today. My throat keeps getting agitated. While I understand the paper hate, believe me, I get it. One, it is not all paper. It is a chrome paper mix, one of the rare ones that you actually get out of Panini products, period. Two, there's a surprising amount of low number chrome that does very well. And three is that is also where you get some very unique autos if you are a collector. Again, if you're an investor, I wouldn't say Rookies and Stars is probably like your product. But that's why it's great that it's with Optic. Optic is more of an investor's product in general. It's still a PC product, don't get me wrong. But Rookies and Stars, it still sells well for the rookies with the low numbered autos or low numbered parallels, especially if they're chrome. But the big thing is that if you are a fan of a team and you like their legends, their current vet stars, things along those lines, you are going to get those kinds of cards in Rookies and Stars. Now, again, it's 2 autos. So the odds of getting, again, it's usually 1 rookie and 1 vet. Not always. I think we had, man, was it RJ Harvey? It was. We had RJ Harvey and Abdul Carter as a redemption, as our 2 autos. In our last rookies in the first break of this. So they were solid names. And RJ Harvey was a, what do you call it? An RPA. But obviously, Prism's still the big focus, guys. We had a request for Browns in one of the filler, or as a filler, which is why the Browns are being ran. At the same time, it was requested. The what do you call it? They were taken in the store for Prism, so I was dealing with that and a few other teams, and then saw the request. So again, if you have a request like that, I will always honor it. Sometimes it's just easy for me to miss things. I'm also seeing my glasses are dirtier than I thought, which may have contributed. So yeah, guys, we got about Was it just a little over 30 minutes left on stream, unless we do get more movement here. We had a very solid, like, hour and a half or so where we just had plenty of people in here taking spots, moving things along. It was a lot of fun talking. We got some new eyes in the room, um, which I always love to see. Um, Almost stabbed myself in the eye there. Did I miss something right here? That's, yeah, jeez Louise. How did this get so dirty so quickly? Like, if they were clean before the shift. What the heck happened? It's like something got in there and now it's just smudging. Come on. I can't see without you glasses. It sucks. Okay. Now I can see again. Guys, we have a filler going on, 6 total spots. There's only 5 spots remaining, $7 per, 2 for 12. Top spot gets Browns and Optic and Rookies and Stars. Again, we're waiting on a case hit still for Optic and Rookies and Stars. And we are waiting on, sorry, 1 to multiple. The first half did not produce any. Unless the fire emoji is considered a case hit, which I think it might be, in which case we're still, again, it's supposed to be a downtown per case on average for blasters. So we're missing a downtown based on statistical odds on average. PRIZM is hella close. Overall teams, it's our closest break. I think. Unless don't let me misquote that. Yeah, it is. Overall teams is our closest break. Money, it's a little further than Optic, just due to the Jags sitting there. The Jags are equal to about almost the 3 highest teams combined. It's a little, that puts it a little over, but still. But we'll see what happens, guys. We got about 30 minutes left on stream. I was really hoping we were going to get to RIP tonight. It's looking like with the viewership, we may not get there, which is okay. Again, I said I will be back with y'all again tomorrow, and partially on Friday. I'm really hoping if we don't get it off tonight that we can go tomorrow, though. I've been anxiously awaiting ripping PRIZM. And do not get me wrong, I enjoy sitting here talking with y'all. It's always great to, connect, help move some spots, talk the hobby, talk sports, talk life. At the same time, I work for a card shop because I love cards. And so, if you've seen me break and open before, you're not going to get me screaming like one of those backyard breaks boys. Rarely. I mean, you're going to get me to drop, a cuss word if I see a crazy card, and, I get genuinely excited, but I'm not going to overblow it. And it's because I'm just excited. I mean, I'll get my hair standing up. I get goosebumps. I get all the other stuff. I'm excited, but I'm not going to oversell my excitement because I think it makes a great clip. If it's awesome, it's awesome. And that should be all that matters. So just let me know, guys. know we had the request for the Browns, but I'm going to give it 2 more minutes. You know, again, I want to honor what people ask for. At the same time, man, it's really tough pushing Optic and Rookies and Stars. If someone wants the spots, please, again, I'm not going to tell you not to take them. When you have PRIZM Hobby that close and it's the new release, it's a tough sell. It made a lot of sense if we had them in both. But again, they were taken. So see what we can do. I'm giving the filler here for the Browns another minute or 2. I'll drop another filler. I gotta go pee again. Arnold Palmer's making me pee, I guess. It doesn't help that I've had this agitated throat that makes me have to drink. It's like it's more than just health today. Like it's allergies or something. But again, we have 5 spots remaining. It's $7 per, 2 for 12. The top spot gets the Browns and Optic, Rookies, and Stars. It was a request for the Browns in one of the breaks. It was no longer available in PRIZM, so I tried doing it for Optic. But again, we're in the last 60 seconds. I appreciate you dropping GP. It's just when we're this close on PRIZM, I think people are ready to drop for PRIZM. So yeah, let me know, guys, because honestly, again, there's nothing stopping me from ripping tonight if we get this full. Yeah, it's a bit later in my night, but if it's full, I rip and I stay until it's done. That's just how it works. So please let me know what we're thinking, what direction we want to go. We are mega close. I left the kill up there for PRIZM if anybody wants it. But yeah, on that note, I'm sorry the filler for the Browns is nixed because due to lack of interest. We're gonna go back to this one on the Buccaneers. All right, new filler, $11, 5 total spots, 11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets the Bucks in PRIZM Hobby, number 243. And again, if you want any of these spots, you can always take them through the store. The store always takes priority, guys. If you'd like a spot in this filler, please let me know, TP. I gave it a fair shot when it came to the Browns, but again, it's just sometimes the screen makes it harder than it should be. What are we thinking, guys? We are, again, ultra close on all these breaks. Every time I try running an Optic filler, it kind of seems to just clear the room out. So I'm gonna stick with PRIZM, and we'll go from there. Again, if you want your teams in Optic, please take them. The Raiders are a crazy great buy at $34. Dolphins and Commanders are cheap as hell considering that you're getting them in 11 boxes, 1 hobby and 10 retail. Panthers are great value. Browns are fantastic value. I tried fillering them. Honestly, guys, again, at the price point, it should be a no-brainer on that buy. When people are ready to buy it in PRIZM, they should be ready to buy it in Optic. Especially if the price point is nowhere near the same. The Jags, again, the Jags are available across. If someone wants the Jags in both, let me know. I can try to make something work for you there. Make it a nice clean number. Maybe a bit of a I can adjust the price a little bit. It's again not a whole lot, but again, if you're taking them across, they're a big team like that. I can definitely work with you a little bit. Um, but yeah, guys, just let me know. What are we thinking? What do we want to see? What are we thinking, guys? Oh, sorry, my All right, Nick, appreciate you, man. Glad to see you're still out there. You are typed in there again, Nick. Just to let you know, I'll let you know if I want you to send for fillers. Usually, we typically wait till they're full, but if they get super close or we got a lot of momentum, then awesome. But just as general information, again, we don't have dude. I get it. You don't have to tell me. Sometimes I do that at home. I mean, that can happen while I'm working. You know what I mean? I gotta sort and price and do whatever else. And next thing you know, I'm in my own little zone, and someone's like, "Yo, can you help me?" I'm like, "Oh, hey, sorry." And it's not like I missed them for long, but yeah, you can get in your own little world or your own little zone when you're doing that. I totally understand. Um, oh, but yeah, just as general filler knowledge, we'll let you know when to send. Generally, like if it's earlier on in the night, we might like half or a little over half is usually where we'll say it. Um, but when we're coming up on what would be stereotypically the end of our night, again, we don't have hard outs here unless things aren't moving. Um, so let's say we get a bunch of drops here for this, and then someone's like, "I'll kill Prism." I'll be here till Prism's done. Like that's how we work here. Um, but if that doesn't happen, then that's why we ask people, especially not to send for fillers until either told or full, uh, as to not have your money stuck in limbo. What were you sorting, if you don't mind me asking? Which cards? I mean, I know you said you did mainly football, but perfect. Yeah, I just like to give everybody an update if I can. I'm not sure if you've done breaking with other, companies or channels, but every place does it a little bit differently. Um, like obviously, if you did send, we will be able to retain your money as credit that would be able to be used towards something, but we prefer not to hold your money hostage. But yeah, what were you sorting, man? I've been put in charge a lot of the singles here, and I've seen so many cool things and some things where I'm like, I didn't even know this existed. So it's a lot of fun doing it, but I also get like it can be a mixture of overwhelming at times, but also like if you find the right kind of thing that you're like a groove, you get into the zone. Ooh, base by teams, by division and team. Yeah, that can be tough, man. Holy man, you've got levels to your organization there. What do you call it? I decided a while ago that, like, here's the thing: if it is a player I really love, Tony Gwynn, um, Philip Rivers, Tomlinson, Gates, Trevor Hoffman, a lot of San Diego or you know San Diego legacy teams. I'll keep them around. For the rest of them, man, wind up getting so many over the years. If they're rookies, it's a whole other story. If they're a legit star, it's a whole other story. But man, if I didn't get rid of some of the base that I got over the years, I would easily have like 500 pounds of cards, if not more. Like I wouldn't need a gym set. I just have to move my collection every once in a while. And yeah, if you just broke with us, then yeah, you probably it makes it a little bit easier because you don't get it mixed up between how others might do it if you've seen it that way. We keep it pretty. Honestly, I'm gonna say we keep it about as simple as it can be. It's like, were you able to get the Bills in a different break before? Or is sorry, no, you said it's your first break. It's your first break with us. There's no way. Sorry, man. Again, brain is on got it. Oh, you got it in the previous optic. Oh, so I did the Bills for you then. Okay. Trying to remember, was there I don't think there was anything too crazy. But honestly, it was passing grade. Okay. That's it. Okay, yeah, yeah. Nothing that big. That's what I thought. Okay. Honestly, there minus the Travis Hunter's had so many hits in the first half. It was kind of wild. But other than that, again, the Steelers had a auto of their kicker from like the 80s. Um and that was really it. So I'm really thinking that this second half of the case has something. The rookies and stars was solid. You had a Milrow out of 35 Chrome. You got the Abdul Carter redemption, and then the RJ Harvey patch auto, and a few other cards as well that were solid. Yeah, there was like a Travion out of 50 or something like that, or out of 15. One for TP. All right. There it is. All right, I'm going to do, just because we're there. Oh, never mind. Never mind. David got me before I could say anything. 2 remaining, guys. 2 remaining. I got 1 more to go. Nick, TP, and David. If you guys want go to 3 spots, the 3-spot total will be $28. So if either one of you wants to drop another 2, or just say I'll take, or kill it or fill it, then your 3-spot total will be 28. So basically, yeah, you're saving a bit of money by getting it and giving yourself a solid chance there. But that would also finish it. So the last 2 would be for 17, essentially. So if one of the 3 people who have dropped already would like to kill it, 2, got you. And we are full, so we can go ahead and send. Awesome. The bucks are off. All right, and we are good to send there now, guys. TP and David, I know y'all are with me literally every night, so I know you're good to do that. I'll keep an eye out. And Nick, I know you're good. You were dealing with it earlier. Again, if you have any, I know you took it through the store, so if you do need any, if you have any questions about how to send or how you'd like to send, please let me know. And yeah, let me go ahead, make sure. Okay, random is hidden. I'm just going to go ahead and pull that up for us so that we can, what do you call it? Get that started once we get our payments through. And speaking of, there's another thing I need to do because we are full. All right, I clicked the wrong thing. There it is. All right, and David and TP have sent already. They're always pretty quick about that. Trying Zell, but can't find it. Sorry, it's gonna scroll past here in a second. I know the Venmo by heart. I don't know the Zelle by heart. So so it's sales. There we go. I just typed it out for you. That's the PayPal Zelle link or email that you'd need. If you want, you are also able to buy filler bucks through the store. And the filler bucks, you just enter the amount of 28. And that will also work. You don't have to send direct. Just as a heads up in case it's giving you complications. But yeah, seriously, no rush at all, man. I know you're good. We're just we'll make it work. Done. Awesome. Let me see. And yep, there it is. Good deal. All paid. Let me go ahead and get the random pulled up because I've got your names typed in there already. Oh, that's my own fault. I don't have the random up. Boom. There we go. All right, we've got our names. Let me go over to the breaking screen. That way we can do our dice. Again, guys. Oops. Let me fix that. What the heck? That's funky. 1 second. Sorry, guys. 1 moment. I'm not sure what's going on with that screen right now. I'm just going to fix that for a moment. And we'll go from there. Sorry about that. As I was saying, no snake eyes. 3, what do you call it? 2 or higher. Yeah, I'm going to have to readjust that. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, good luck. Good luck. Nick, David, TP. Let's see what we can get. Seven times, a 6 and a 1. 7 times. Again, this is for the Bucks. All right. 7 times, 7 dice. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nick is the winner on the Buccaneers. Congrats, Nick. What is going on with that, dude? Sorry, guys. 1 minute. I don't know what's going on with that situation right there. Let me get random off the screen here. Type Nick in there. And we are now super close. I'm sorry, Nick. I know it's not visible at the moment. I've got something going on with this screen where it did something funky. I'm not exactly sure what. I need to adjust it. Yeah, something really weird happened there. That's very weird. It was locked and everything, and it just decided to change up on me. Okay, well, now that is what we're looking for. Kind of. There's a little white bar up there that's driving my OCD nuts. Alright, that's just going to stay there for right now, because I don't, yeah. You're very welcome, Nick. No, I'm glad we can get that for you. Again, we are now, what is that, 5 teams? What is going on with that? Okay. This is so... We're going to do that. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, that thing was being such a pain. I don't know what happened with it. It just decided to have a mind of its own. I don't know if I accidentally unclicked it or whatever, but we're good now. Now there's no more of this weird stuff going on with it. Yeah, we have 5 spots left, guys. It's a 390 kill. If somebody wants to see it tonight, it'd be a 390 kill. If not, we are coming up here on the last few minutes. I do have to go to the bathroom again. I need to put some stuff away real fast because it's just kind of been sitting here. It's important that I do so and do not forget. So yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. I don't see the... I'll try running a filler when I get back in just a second, but it'd be, again, it'd basically be the same thing for the Steelers that I just did for, what do you call it? That I just did for, the Bucks. I've put that stuff away now. If anybody is wanting anything here in the last few minutes, please let me know. I'm hard pressed to run a filler with this little time left. I can always do it, but again, it's the last 4-ish minutes. I really gotta pee again. And then I will be back. I can say, if you want to take your spots, please let me know. I do have to run to the bathroom. Again, just a trend you'll see with me. Apologize again. But yeah, thanks again, guys. This has been a seriously fun night. I was hoping we'd get to RIP, but we are primed and ready for tomorrow, where we will probably run PRIZM, we'll probably run Optic, and I mean, I don't see why it would stop there. So again, we got like 3-ish minutes left on stream, guys. Just cleaning up the space a little bit. I do have to run to the restroom. Sorry, I end up talking instead of running to the restroom. I do that in all aspects of my life. You can thank my Jewish Latino heritage for that. But yes, I'll be right back. Thanks again, guys. If someone wants to kill, I will rip. If not, we will see y'all tomorrow. Did we get any more movement, or is it the end of our night? Let's see. Nothing to the shop, nothing in here. All right. On that note, guys, I do appreciate everybody who's been here with me throughout the night. As per the last few streams, a little bit slower of a start, and right around 7 o'clock, things started moving and grooving. I very much expect that to be the case tomorrow. With that being said, it is going to be the end of the stream, end of the night for me. I will be with y'all tomorrow, though. And I have every confidence in the world that this break, or sorry, that these breaks are going to fill. So thanks again, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow.